Hey guys, and welcome back. This is part 2 of the creating your own custom soundboard video tutorial. I went ahead and changed the text on these buttons, and the easy way to do that is just to go ahead and double click on the text, which would be button 1 in your case, and then just go ahead and type the text that I've got in these buttons here. Okay, you can also double click on the text and move it around using the move tool to get them centered after you change the text there. Okay, well, once you do that, what I want to do is go ahead and select the first button, okay, and then convert this to a symbol. There are two ways to do that. You can press F8, which is a keyboard shortcut, or right click, convert to symbol. Make sure that the type is a button here, alright, and then you can give it a name if you want. Okay, I'll give it the name of Charming and hit OK. Alright. Then what you want to do is go ahead and double click the button. You'll see it takes you into a new mode. This is the button mode, where you've got up, over, down, and hit. Those are the 4 different states of a button. Okay, the up button is when nothing's happening to it, over is when the mouse scrolls over it, down is when you press it, and hit is just the general area that you can interact with. Okay? And what you want to do is go ahead and insert a keyframe in each one of those states, and you do that, oh, I did one extra there, by hitting F6 on your keyboard. That's a keyboard shortcut to insert a keyframe. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I've got some audio files that we're going to use for these buttons, and I'm going to go ahead and import those into our Flash library here. So to do that, I'm going to go File, Import to Library. Okay, I've got these here and a couple images, but right now I'm going to hit Control A to select all, and then I'm just going to deselect the non-audio files here, okay, and hit Open. You'll see that they loaded into the library here. Alright, next thing you want to do is on the down state for our first button here, I want to go ahead and drag the corresponding sound. In this case, it is Charming. Okay, so I'm just going to click, drag, and drop that sound file right in here on the stage. It doesn't have to be right over the button or anything like that. I also want to go to my overstate. Okay, hit F to get to the gradient transform, and I'm just going to spin this around so it changes the other direction there. Alright, and now what I want to do is give this a quick preview. So I'm going to hit Control Enter, as you see, and the overstate that it changes, and then when I click it, which will be the downstate, welcome charming scholars. Okay, that wasn't me, that was actually the sound playing on the Flash document. If you look down here at your keyframe next to down, you'll see it's a blue line. That means it's got audio over it there. Okay? Anytime you want to preview something live, you can hit Control Enter and it'll play for you there. Alright? So let's go ahead and go to the next one here, which will be the bell. Okay? Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and select it, convert it to a symbol, which is F8. Make sure it's a button. Name this one Bell. Hit OK. Double click it to take us into the button mode. F6 will put the keyframes in each one. On the down state, let's go ahead and drag the sound. And you can also preview these sounds here too. If I hit the play button here,
guys, the bell's about to ring. Go ahead and save what you've got going, and be sure to log off.
Again, that was the sound, not me speaking. So I'm going to go ahead and drag Bell MP3. Okay, let me try that again. I think the mouse slipped off there. Alright. Okay, so just to double check, it's got the blue line there. Okay, so that's good. Remember the overstate, I'm going to select it and then hit F and just spin my gradient around again. Okay, preview it.
Guys, the bell's about to ring. Go ahead and save what you've got going and be sure to log off.
You also need to be careful about these soundboards as well. If you click to it once, you'll get overlapping sounds. Watch this.
Guys, the bell's about to ring. Go ahead and save what you've got going and be sure to log off.
Okay, so you get the point there that the sounds will overlap. So you got to be careful just to let one sound play at a time there. All right, let's go ahead and do the rest of them real quick. Knock them out here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and select the fail button. All right, and we're going to convert it. Okay, fail. Again, make sure the type is a button. Hit OK there. Double click it. Put a keyframe on each state, which is F6. All right, on the down, let me go ahead and drag the fail MP3 onto the stage. Okay, got it. Overstate. Again, let me choose F to transform my gradient. All right, I know that works, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go on to the next one. All right, so let's get out of that one. False, same thing, convert it to a symbol. Let's start using these keyboard shortcuts, which is F8. Button, false will be the name. Okay, double click it, keyframes on each, F6. Downstate, drag that MP3 on the stage here, good. Overstate, select it, hit F, gradient transform, flip it, and now we're rolling. Okay, so you do the same thing for each of these, and when we're finished, hopefully, F8 here, convert to symbol, you should have a nice working soundboard. So once you do the first one or two, it really becomes easy and you can knock them out pretty quick here. All right. F6 for my states, downstate. Let's go ahead and drag that MP3 on there. Got it. Overstate. Okay. F for gradient transform. Good. Deselect it. And then the last one is yep. All right. So convert it to symbol, F8. Yep. Again, make sure it's a button. Okay. Double click it to get in button mode. F6 for the keyframes. Downstate will be yep. Okay. Try it again. Again, make sure that you have that blue line there. Okay, mine still doesn't, so you know that you need to try it again until you get that blue line there. Okay, that's an indication of your audio. Overstate, F, go ahead and flip it where I want it. All right, here, thing. Okay, let me try that again. Rotate, good. All right, and then we are all set at this point. Okay, so Control Enter to preview it. You see we've got the motion, the animation on all these buttons here. You click them.
Yep.
Yep.
False.
False.
You guys quit touching each other.
Okay, so they work out nicely here. Hopefully this will get you guys where you need to be. The next step will be adding an image if you want and starting on your very own custom soundboard. Hope this helps, guys. We'll see you next tutorial.